This video is about molarity problems involving grams and milliliters. The first problem says a student dissolves 94 grams NaOH in water to make 0.750 liters of solution. What is the molarity of the solution? So we'll figure out our givens and our unknowns. So we know that 94 grams of NaOH and 0.750 liters are our givens, and we're looking for molarity. So I'm going to write down that we have 94.0 grams NaOH, and then we're going to come back to that in a little while. Our liters equals 0.750 liters. Molarity is unknown. So if we're looking for molarity and it's not a dilution problem, then we're going to use this equation, molarity equals moles over liters. We're looking for M, we know L, but we don't have moles, and we need that to be able to solve this problem. So we're going to take grams and convert it to moles. I'm going to drag down grams NaOH and go to moles NaOH. To find the grams in a mole, I look on the periodic table. I'll add up the molar mass of Na plus O plus H. And when you add all those together, you get that the molar mass, which is 1 mole, is equal to 39.998 grams NaOH. Punch in my calculator, top times top, divide by bottom. So 94 times 1 divided by 39.998. That gives me my number of moles. And that is equal to 2.35 moles. Now I have what I need to solve for molarity. So I'll go back to my equation, and I'll use M equals, for moles, I'll put in 2.35 divided by 0.75 for liters. Just punch that in your calculator, 2.35 divided by 0.75, and you get that molarity is equal to 3.13 molar. All right, so another problem. It says you want to make 620 milliliters of a 1.7 molar NaCl solution. How many grams of NaCl do you need? All right, so we know we have 620 milliliters, 1.7 molar NaCl, and we're looking for grams NaCl. So I'm going to write down 620 milliliters, and I'm going to come back to that. Molarity, M, is equal to 1.70 molar, and I'm looking for grams. Well, I'm going to use this equation, M equals moles over liters, but right now I only know M. I can take milliliters, though, and convert that to liters, and that'll give me liters. So I drag down milliliters, go to liters. 1 liter has 1,000 milliliters. Top times top, divide by bottom, gives me 0.62 liters. Well, let's see, I'm trying to now solve for grams, but my equation doesn't give me grams. What I'm going to do is solve for moles, then come back and convert my moles to grams. So I'll go ahead and plug in for molarity, 1.70 equals moles divided by 0.62. I'm going to multiply both sides by 0.62. That'll cancel it out on the right side. So 0.62 times 1.7. And so I get my number of moles equals 1.054 moles, because that's 0.62 times 1.7. Now I'm going to take that number of moles, 1.054, and I'm going to convert it to grams. So I set up a conversion. I'm going to drag down moles NaCl and go to grams NaCl. To find grams in a mole, I look on the periodic table. Na plus Cl, so 22.99 plus 35.45. That's going to give me 58.44 grams in 1 mole. We're going to do top times top, divide by bottom. 1.054 times 58.44, divide by 1. And that equals 61.6 grams. And that's my answer. So if you're making this solution in lab, you're going to take 61.6 grams of NaCl and dissolve it in enough water until you get to 620 milliliters. That will give you a solution that has a molarity of 1.7 molar.